Hey, what's up? I'm back. Okay, so those of you who were just on my last live, I told you guys that I would allow you guys to call in and give your opinion on this whole Clarence and Queen situation. So I'm about to open up the phone lines for you guys. I was trying to change the thumbnail, but for some reason it just was not working. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna allow you guys to call in if you want to call in. I have a call-in number. Let me open up the phone lines. Please do not call and troll. I do not have time for that. I do not feel like playing games. If you actually want to call in and actually, give your opinion, give your input on this, by all means call in. But um okay, so there's two people who already are hold up, you guys that are wait. Okay. Okay, so like I was saying, please don't troll. I don't got time for it. If you legit want to call and weigh in on this situation, I have opened up the phone lines. I have two callers on the line right now who are going to weigh in and give their opinion on the situation. If you want to call in, Lockheed Boss Lady is posting the number to call. The call-in number is 605-468-8756. And the access code is 284538. If you ever forget and it's not in the chat, look in the link in my description box because the number is in my description box. Okay, let me go to the first. Let's see. Okay, 678. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you? What's your thoughts on this whole Clarence Queen family drama and everything like that?
Well, first off, let me start by saying hi. My name is Kenya, and I'm 14.
Hi, Kenya. Are you out of school? Oh, yeah, it's out of school time right now.
Yeah.
And what do you want to say about the situation?
I want to say that I feel like the whole thing is messed up because my mom died when I was 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had my mom, I think I would put her in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Queen is moving too fast. Like after Chris, I feel like she's afraid to be single.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it. And I feel like the family is supporting her. She's just not allowing it.
Right, right. I mean that's true. You 14 and you over here dropping gems to these people. At first I was like, she 14, what's she gonna say? But yeah, what you're saying is true. Like, a lot of people don't realize that people who don't have their mother in their life, like you are saying, we can often take that for granted. So I get, how you could think like, dang, like I don't even have my mom and you're not even allowing your mom or your family to be there. So yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they saying that you're very mature for your age and you're a smart girl.
Thank you. My YouTube name is Kiki and Sky Nation. I also sing.
Okay, well y'all check her out on Kiki and Sky Nation. Tell them how to spell it, or what I'm saying, how to get to you exactly.
Okay, so Kiki is spelled Keke. It's not like the word and, it's like the little symbol for it.
Uh-huh.
And then it's Sky, SKY, space, nation, capital NATION.
Okay. All right. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate your call and be doing good in school, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the next caller is 815. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you? What's your name? Where you calling from? And then I want to know what you think about this whole situation.
I'm Sade. I'm calling from Chicago.
Oh, okay. So what do you think about this whole situation?
First, I'm not sure. Well, yeah, Clarence. I think they are using Queen.
Uh-huh.
Because he just gave me off that vibe.
Mm-hmm. That he's using her.
Yes. And about the Tina situation, I don't know. She has like a smart mouth. Like
You said it seems like a front.
No, she has like a smart mouth, you know.
Oh, a smart mouth. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but I would be mad too. Like they actually had it in like 3 clips. It wasn't just one.
Oh, okay. I
But
haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I watched it, and you know what? I actually think that when they have the baby, Clarence might gonna change up on her.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not wishing for her, I'm not wishing that on her, but, you know, it's a possibility. You never know.
Yeah, well, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, thank you for calling in.
All right, bye bye.
All right. Okay, 520. Hello.
Hello.
You gotta okay, so the line that you called in on, don't mute it. But the line that you're watching the live or whatever you're watching the live on, mute that.
That's it. Yeah, I muted it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm Nisha. I'm in Arizona.
Hey, Nisha. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. So I was calling because I feel like, Queen was famous with Chris, and you didn't see none of this family stuff. And it's like, what's the difference? Why would they be hating now if there's not really an issue?
Right. I agree with you because they were like bubbling when it was her and Chris, and they were, I guess it's a different level of fame, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. And also, like, she does, I love Queen, but you definitely can see the change. You watch the old videos, she was her happy self and goofy and just different. And now she's more serious and, like, she wants to, boy, just go in your room. She wants to, like, impress him, I guess, or be on his standards. I guess maybe because he's more serious, so she has to be more serious. You can tell she's not herself anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I see the change too. A lot of people see the change. And I've seen people make comments and they're like, well, nobody's gonna stay the same forever. Which I get that. I understand like nobody's gonna stay the same forever. But I don't feel like it's a situation where it's like, okay, I'm growing and I'm maturing and I'm changing. It appears like I'm just doing this because this is what he wants. Because when she goes with her family and she's away from him, or if she goes away from him and she goes in a different environment, she's her regular goofy self again. So,
right.
Yeah,
it's great. I just wanted to say that.
All right.
That's my opinion. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
Bye-bye.
Okay, 251. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, who's calling and where are you calling from?
Tatiana, and I'm calling from Dothan, Alabama.
Okay, what you think about this? You sound young, Tati. How old are you?
I'm 13.
Oh, okay. What do you think about this whole situation?
I think it's really crazy, and I think that lots of people, I feel like they should just stay out of it and let her find her way through it. Because right now she's in the part where she's like, okay, this is like who I like, and this is who I want to be with. And lots of people are giving all this like stuff about it, which they're halfway true, but not listening. To be honest, I was like thinking like people should, to be honest, just let her learn from her mistakes. Because right now she's not listening to nobody, and I know that her family is trying to give like word, and I know lots of people are. Like,
your phone is kind of going in and out. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm saying lots of people are trying to give her warnings, but she's not listening. And to be honest, I think she's not going to listen until somebody like if he mostly is trying to hurt her, she's not going to listen until that they hit her. And I think she's afraid to be alone, like the last girl said. I think she is, because lots of people said she is. So I was just saying that she was never going to listen. I just feel like people should just let her be right now until she finds out. Because right now she's in a movement, like she's mad and depressed and stuff.
So you think that, everybody should just lay off of her and just let her make the mistakes on her own?
Yes, until she figures out that he actually is using her.
Yeah, I think the seed is planted, but even if she knows that he is using her, she's very prideful and she's very doesn't want people to she doesn't want people to be proven right. So even if he is, we'll never know until it's way past the time that.
Right, and I have a question. So, what the people were confused? I don't know if black people seen it, or the people that's talking about this other stuff. What is going on with 69 and Claire and her? People were saying that they were going to have it out, and he was saying that he was the man of New Orleans. So,
Oh, that's kind of old. You talking about when Takashi 69 said that he was the when he was asking like if Queen was single?
yeah.
Yeah, he just basically asked if she was single. Clarence chimed in and said he was the king of New York, and it was like back and forth. So it wasn't like a big thing like that because Takashi's clear, he's in jail now, so that's definitely the past. I feel like that's fizzled out. But yeah, that's what it was. He kind of like stepped
Yeah,
out.
yeah, that was my situation. And everybody, I know lots of people kept saying, what about Mace DJ and where was he? Is she like leaving him now?
What happened?
I know lots of people been wondering, if he like abusing her and stuff because I know they made a video and lots of people had reacted to it and they were saying that she looked uncomfortable and that she looked like she was scared and she felt like she didn't need to be there. So people were thinking that she was getting abused. So that's all right.
Okay. Now, yeah, people didn't think that she was being abused. It just was more so that he was like controlling her. But thank you for calling in. I'm gonna take the next caller, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in, boo boo. Okay, so 513, let me know where you're calling from and what your name and where you're calling from and what are your thoughts on the situation.
Hi, my name is Lorraine, calling from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hi, okay, so let me know what you think.
I just think that it's too many people in their business for one, and you can't just base a whole relationship off of what you see on videos that they have already edited and everything. You know, these videos are edited. I don't think that Clarence is controlling her. I think that he's just a different man, a more serious man, and Chris was a more goofy man. So the fact that they're two different men, she's different. So I think that's really just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that like us as the audience, maybe everybody's gonna have an opinion whether they like it or not because they put the stuff out there for everybody to have an opinion about it. If they didn't want people to have a reaction about it or care about it, they wouldn't put it up. So I get what you're saying. Like we don't see what's off camera and we don't know like what's off camera and everything like that. So like us as the viewer who was watching an edited clip that we probably shouldn't have too much to say. I get that part, but the call in was like basically her family. This was kind of around like her family drama and like her family, like whether her family should be speaking out about it. And I think, of course, like we see an edited piece and we only see like what they put out and what they edit for us to see. Her family, however, they're dealing with her, so they see her off of camera. You know what I'm saying? So they know everything that's off camera and on camera. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a little different.
And also, real quick, I do want to say this one last thing is that they probably, for real, her family might be seeing what we don't see, and that it looks like Clarence doesn't do anything but follow her around. All he does is come on the stage, and it's like, oh, Clarence NYC, oh, like he's a god. And we don't see him doing anything else. He said he had a clothing line. Where are these clothes at? He doesn't. It don't seem like he's doing anything. He's getting paid off these meet and greets, and it would be better if they show him doing something other than following her around, because that's what it looks like to the audience, that he's just following her around and getting this money off of her.
Right. That's what it looks like, and I think that's why her family of all people probably have the biggest issue with it because they're getting thrown to the side. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But thank you for calling in. I'm gonna go ahead and take the next caller.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Let's see. Okay, 854. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, where's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Juane. I'm calling from South Carolina.
Hi. What's your thoughts on this whole situation? And mainly what we were talking about in my last live was her family drama and everything like that that's going on between, her family and Clarence and all of that. So what's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I got two opinions on Clarence. First, I feel like he does support Queen, but I also do think like he rides off her because and I had a pure heart for Queen and Clarence and Mont the God and all of them until like I started watching your videos and other conspiracy videos on them, and just it opened my eyes a lot as to what was really going on and what it was really being presented as versus what they were telling us it was. So I feel like that, like the last caller was saying, how Clarence be like getting on the stage and stuff, and just or like how, and I think I got this from one of your videos I was just watching the other night, where originally Armand and Trey was supposed to go on tour with her, but she didn't take them and she took Patty. Which is all cool and fine. You want to help and support everybody and give everybody a chance to grow. But if you already had plans to go on tour with your brothers, then that's what you should have done.
Right.
And not kick them off to let your new friends come on. Or you should have took all three of them.
Right. But I think it probably wasn't, I don't know. I don't know what their arrangement was, but I'm guessing maybe they only had like one extra slot. So maybe, I don't really know. But I agree with you. I mean, a lot of people are noticing, a lot of things. I don't want my videos to ever change anyone's like for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to change that. But if, maybe I thought about something you didn't think about, then yeah, that's cool. But, I don't want to, change, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and another thing I want to say, I don't think like Clarence controls her, but I do think he, like what other caller was saying, he is more of a serious person, and he's just trying to get her out of some of her, I guess, like bad habits or like, some of the things she used to do or usually do with her ex-husband. I think he's just trying to get her into like better habits. Right. If you understand what I'm saying.
I get what you mean. Thank you for calling in though, and I'm gonna take the next caller. Is something on?
All right, you're welcome.
All right, thank you for tuning in too. I'm glad you're watching my videos. Make sure you hitting that like button, girl. But all right. Bye. Okay. 203. Tell me what your name is and where you're calling from.
Hi, Nick. It's Sweet Mom for Life.
Hey, girl. What's up?
I think I should go play Lotto right now because I was like, I bet you I'm next.
Really? That's funny.
I'm glad that you're taking calls. Thank you so much because, a lot of us have like our opinions and some people don't have YouTube channels. Right. So they can't really express themselves. So thank you for allowing us to call into the show.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for calling in as much as, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all calling in too. So what are your thoughts on this whole situation? You did a video on them too, right? I think so.
To be honest, I haven't really made videos on Queen because I'm not ready for the backlash. Like, I'm not a Queen hater. I see that Queen is being manipulated, but, if you come out and you make a video about it, most of her fans are going to say that you're a hater, which I'm not. I wish that, she would open up her eyes and see, but that'll come when the time is right for her. Yeah. Her family are now being attacked and called haters, and that's so backwards because they were always supporting her. And I saw a clip on Instagram today. I didn't know the documentary was out, but in the clip, there was Clarence and Clarence's sister taking credit for making her release medicine. And that to me...
Wait, what? They were taking credit for her releasing medicine?
Yes. She basically was like, Clarence told Queen to come out with medicine and told her when to drop it. And it was just kind of like they're trying to take the credit, in my opinion.
Well, she was talking to Clarence, like, that's a lot of people don't, like, because she told people for a very long time, like, when they first met up in person, she acted like that was their first time meeting up, but they had already known each other months before that, even while she was still in a relationship with Chris, and they communicated, and Chris even blocked Clarence from, I think, I don't know if it was Queen's Instagram or whatever, but they talked about how Chris blocked Clarence. So she was talking to Clarence while she was in a relationship with Chris. So I wouldn't say that that's far fetched, because they could have told her when to drop it, because they have been, she's been talking to him for longer than she first said she was.
See, that's the problem. Like, because of the initial lie, that's causing other people to think these things about Clarence and his sister. Because if she was honest about it, then maybe we wouldn't be making these assumptions. I'm not saying you're making the assumption, but a lot of people are thinking that they're trying to take credit for Queen's success when in reality, maybe she did take advice from them.
Right. But I mean, at the end of the day, she was already established as, doing covers and doing everything like that before they came in the picture. Before that point, like, she was already doing like mashups and things like that. So they can't take credit for that. But if they probably did make a suggestion, I really don't know. But they have definitely been in the picture longer than she admitted originally.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing we could really say, just share our opinions, and then the truth will come out eventually. And when you look at other couples, you see like Cardi B and Offset, and they're currently going through what they're going through. A lot of Queen fans think that Clarence and Queen are couple goals and stuff like that, but even marriage couldn't keep Queen and Chris together. So
Cardi B and Offset.
Or Chris and Queen. And a baby's not going to keep them either. So the only thing you guys should do is just pray for Queen. That's it.
Right. I agree. I agree with you.
But thank you for taking the call, girl.
Thank you for calling. And girl, do not hold back on making videos, because people are going to talk mess regardless. So it is what it is. Like, they stay talking mess. So, girl,
I swear, I get enough trolls off of my videos. So thank you so much, girl.
But yeah, thank you for calling in, though.
All right, you have a good one.
Okay, you too.
I'm still watching.
All right.
Later.
Bye. Okay, so 619, hello. Okay. Wait. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. 619, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi, I'm Jordan.
Hey, Jordan, where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, okay. And what are your thoughts on this situation?
Okay, so I thought you needed an older caller because I've been hearing a lot of the younger ones calling. And my thoughts and opinions, I think people need to give Queen a little bit of slack.
Mm-hmm.
She's young and she's going to make a little bit of mistakes. And I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous because
don't be nervous.
I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. I was like prepared to talk, but I can't talk. My heart is beating so fast right now. I'm so
sorry. Why? Relax.
I don't
we
know
just
why.
having a chit chat.
I don't know why. But yes, I think people need to cut Queen some slack. She's young. She's going to make some mistakes. And I think a lot of the things that I've been seeing on YouTube is that it's like a trend, and I'm not saying that you did this, but it's like a trendy thing on YouTube to say that Clarence is controlling Queen.
Well, I think, honestly, I think my video was the first video, if I'm not mistaken, but go off.
Okay, your video?
I think
I'm sorry, but I'm saying that it's a trendy thing among YouTube, like for people to do that on YouTube. Like the first title that you see is like, is Clarence like controlling Queen? And I don't know if that's true. I feel like it's one of those things where we have to let time tell because, you know, they're new, and once the baby comes, then we'll see how everything changes. Mm-hmm. But I agree with the caller before. I forgot her name, but she said that people need to stop judging Queen and need to pray for her. Mm-hmm. And I think that's very true. I think we need to pray for her because obviously she's going through a lot. And I'm a big fan of Queen, but I have to be honest, I stopped watching her videos because I just thought it was kind of weird how, like how attached she was to Clarence. Like, right. It was, I don't know, it was just strange to me. It was almost as if she couldn't function without him. Like, I don't know. It was weird. So I couldn't watch their videos anymore. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's going on with them. I wish her the best. I think she's a really good person. I think that her family means well. I think that a lot of people forget that Tina is young. She's a kid. So, you know, some things that she does, you know, maybe that's her way of just crying out for attention. Maybe she has tried to reach out to Queen, but, you know, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But I think there's a lot going on that we don't know about as viewers. And, you know, only time will tell.
I agree with you. I agree with that. Only time will tell. And, of course, there are things that go on that we don't know about as viewers. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I mean, because I thought it was strange that she didn't have any friends. Like, I remember talking to my sister about this, and I'm like, it's kind of weird how she only has Clarence, Patty, and Lee. I'm just like, where are her friends? Like,
well, all her friends, they got all of her friends who were the people who were her friends, they got like X'd out like real fast. So
yeah, and I thought that was so weird because I know that, I mean, obviously there's some things going on between her and Aries. And my whole opinion on the Aries thing, I think Aries has a lot of resentment towards Queen. I could be wrong, but I think that Aries feels a lot of hurt because Queen left her. I think they had a lot of plans of what they were going to do. I think they were going to move in together. I could be wrong. This is me just speculating, but
no, I think they did say that. I think I did hear them say that. I believe I did hear them say that. Yeah.
They have plans to move in together, and I don't think that she foresaw Queen leaving to go to New York. I think that they have plans to get this house. They're probably going to do music together, and then when Queen left, I think she felt a little betrayed, probably a little bit hurt. And I think there's a lot more. I think there's more to it with them as well. But yeah, I just find it weird. You know, she's not with her family like she used to be. Like, because when she separated from Chris, she was with her family, and she was with her mom, her brother, and her sisters. And then when she got with Clarence, it was like she wasn't around them as much anymore. So it's something, I don't know, it's just something weird.
I think because a lot of people, I always see the comments where people say, y'all begged for them to get together and now you're mad that they're together. I think that's not the issue. I think that people wanted her to link up with him and go home. Like, I don't think that anybody.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I don't think.
So too. I was like, okay, this is cute. I want them to do this video, and then when she, you know, she's gonna be able to, you know, work on herself. And I didn't think she was just gonna like stick with just him solely. Like, what in the world?
Yeah, so I think that was the issue because a lot of people say that and they're like, how could y'all tell them to get together then you're mad that they're together? And I'm like, I don't think that people anticipated that she would just dip everything for him. I think that they thought like, okay, she'll go to New York, collab, go home and work on her, come to New York and collab every now and then, but not like go and never leave. I think that's kind of how I thought it was going to go, but you know.
No, I thought it was going to go like that too because I was like, oh, dang, I can't wait till she, you know, has her own things going on. Like, I didn't think that it was going to be what it is now. Like, I didn't think they were going to end up having, like, a kid together. Like, that was crazy. Like, I'm still a fan. Like, I wish her the best, but I genuinely cannot watch her videos anymore. It's just something about their relationship. There's just something not right. That's just not sitting well. And I think her family sees it. I think a lot of people see it, but, you know, hopefully one day, you know, her eyes can open. Hopefully he's not using her. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to speak bad on him because I personally don't know him. But I do watch the videos and I do pay attention. So we'll see. Only time to tell. I saw someone comment that she shouldn't have signed to Capitol, and I agree 100%. I don't think she should have signed. I don't think she should have signed at all.
Yeah. Well, thank you for calling. I do appreciate your call. I'm going to go ahead and take the next caller because I got a few on the line. Thank you.
Okay,
and again.
have a good rest of your night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Okay, 516, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh my gosh, wait, is it me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
hey.
My name is Benny.
Your name is what?
Benny.
Okay, speak up just a little bit.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Second.
Yeah, go ahead now.
Yeah, my name's Benny. I'm actually calling from New York.
Okay, hey, whoop whoop. Hey, what's up to New York? I'm gonna be out there in January. But go ahead.
Yes, I actually wanted to speak on Queen's relationship with her sister.
Mm-hmm.
I think her name is Tina, right?
Yeah, her name is Tina.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that from behind the scenes, it looks as if that there might just be a little bit of like family feud going on. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm kind of nervous too right now.
Don't be nervous, girl. Just talk like you talking to one of your homegirls about whatever you want to talk about.
Okay. So yeah, I just feel as if like there might be a little bit of let's see, like jealousy / self issues going with Tina with on how Queen is, like her success is like reaching limits right now, and like it might seem as if like like Queen doesn't want to include like her in to the stuff that like is going on right now, and like, but I think it's just maybe like kind of like some.
So you think it's a little bit of jealousy on her sister's part? You think her sister is jealous of her?
Yeah, a little, just a little bit of jealousy. I might. This is my assumption. I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel as if like Queen was kind of looked as the star growing up in the family, and with her looks and everything like that, I feel as if like it they're kind of been like, I don't know how to put it, like people will kind of like judge Tina a little bit like wrong, like for her looks and stuff, and because of her not being, I guess, like I don't know, like the image that society puts out. So I think that's like why like Tina like kind of feels the way she feels like.
So you feel like her sister kind of fits in the acceptable image of like, the industry, and then she has this different look, and you think that because of that she kind of resents Queen. That's kind of what you're saying?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was trying to say, yeah. And that's probably kind of like why, like, she feels the way she feels like. But I love Queen. I'm a big fan of her. I just feel as if like I don't know. It's just weird what's going on right now. Like I wish that Chris and Queen were kind of back together, kind of in a way. I don't know why. I found that their relationship was more authentic. It had a real feel to it. The way that I look at Clarence right now is like he's kind of materialistic, and he kind of flashes like too much, and it's just I don't know. Like when you were saying like how like Chris and Queen came up together, like I liked that about them, and how the authenticity was real with them. You could see it. The chemistry between them like was real. I do feel as if like she was kind of like embarrassed when Chris cheated on her and it was publicized and everything like that. It was publicly like announced and stuff. And
she was just embarrassed that it made her look silly. Like if you go back to somebody that cheated on you, like You know, like she cares about like what people think. Like she doesn't want to look a certain way, you know? So
exactly.
Yeah.
But they were in a marriage, and I would say that it is kind of different when you are in a marriage. You can decide whether you want to take that person back or not, no matter what anybody thinks, what anybody says. Yeah, but and I wanted to also speak on Clarence when he let her drop the medicine video and stuff like that.
When he did what?
Queen and when he told Queen to drop out the medicine video, and I saw in the video that his sister, what's his sister's name again?
Lee, I think.
I forgot. Yeah, Lee. When she like took credit and stuff like that, I thought that was like a little bit weird too. Like
yeah, that's what Sweet Ma said. Sweet Ma called in and she said that they took credit.
Was gonna come out. Yeah, you know, either way that song was gonna come out, and you know, it wasn't really Clarence's like, and it was gonna get the response either way, the timing, you know, but either way the song was gonna come out. I don't think there is any credit that goes out to Clarence or Lee. I do think that Queen is kind of putting Clarence like kind of up there a little bit too much, and everything kind of went a little bit too fast, really too fast. The baby in a year, but that's my opinion. So, but I don't know. It's just a lot of weird things going on that we're not seeing behind closed doors, and I just really just wish the best for her, you know?
Right.
So,
I agree. Thank you for calling in. Huh?
Yes, I'm so sorry about the way I was talking. I was just so nervous.
Oh, it's okay. I'm patient, girl. But we got some other callers, so I'm going to let some other people call in, and thank you.
Okay, no problem. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Okay, 562, what's your name and where you calling from?
Tisa?
Hello?
I'm calling from San Diego. Hello?
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What are your thoughts on this whole situation?
Okay, first of all, I feel like everybody's being very fake and very soft on Queen. To be honest with you, Queen has shown like the same behavior from the start of YouTube. Queen got famous on YouTube, for being funny, but she was also scamming people. And then when the scam came out, she blamed Chris. So when she's treating people in her family wrong, they're in turn blaming Clarence. Queen is the only common denominator in this. The way that Queen allows other people to treat her, and then the way that she treats other people in return is the issue. She gets a little bit of attention from a man and doesn't know how to be a mother to her kids, ignoring CJ, forgetting that she has a whole child that she has to take care of in the background. And then it's like situations where, you know, the video came out, if Clarence is controlling Queen. In that same video, everybody's frustrated, like, how come Clarence didn't help CJ? How come Clarence didn't help CJ if Queen was singing? Queen could have said something to Clarence and been like, hey, you hear him talking to you. My baby's hungry or my baby's thirsty. My baby needs to use the restroom. Can you help him? Instead, she was so focused on what she was doing. Now, if Clarence had said, hey, Queen, I'm hungry, she would have hopped up and made him a nice hot plate of food because he told her that he likes women that cook. And that's the type of girl that she is. Queen has made her life on trying to satisfy other people so much that she thinks that as long as she satisfies the men in her life, she's okay.
Right.
Like, people are saying, you know, not to necessarily give Clarence so much credit for her putting out the medicine video, but if Clarence told her not to do it, she wouldn't have did it because she's that much of an insecure person. If he told her that the song sounded bad, she would have went back to the studio 30 more times and recorded it over and over and over again because he told her he didn't like it. Like, there's really nothing that you guys can tell Queen about Clarence controlling her because she controls her. Like, she's the only common denominator in the situation. With her and Chris, no matter, like, Chris was a dog for cheating, I believe that. But Chris cheated on Queen, and if Queen wanted to pursue singing, I'm more than certain that he would have supported her in that aspect as well. And I'm more than certain that he would have done the same kind of support that Clarence is giving. Clarence doesn't cheat on Queen because he can't afford to.
Right.
He can't. He doesn't have the bag. He's not at the upper hand at this point. However, the only thing that he can control and that he knows he can control is her emotions.
her going out and lashing out on her family members. These are your family. They knew you before you even knew this guy existed. He called you basic, basically. He said you wasn't even red hot, and that's like the lowest caliber of hot sauce. So baby, like, if he's not as attracted to her until her bag came into play, her money could be gone tomorrow, and so will Clarence. And I'm sure this may sound terrible, but he doesn't look like the type to want kids. That's what he said in his additional video. So if it did come down to it, the only reason he would be in contact with Queen is to get the check for the kids that he gave her.
Yeah.
Like, period. He's a trash bag as a person, but you can't, like,
we can't put all the blame on him, is what you're saying. You're saying pretty much she needs to take accountability because she's allowing this to happen.
She's never taken accountability. She's never taken accountability. When the situation happened with the cell phones, a smart person who sees a business plan would have said, hey, I was in a situation at that point in my life where, you know, I was following directions, or I was trusting that something would work. And, you know, it may not have been good for the people that I was harming with it, but I do apologize. Instead, she acted like it didn't happen for months and months and then said, oh, that was Chris. No, but when you were in marriage with Chris, it wasn't Chris. And now that you're separated from him, it was him. Now that all this news is coming to light, it's all Chris. Like, no, girl, you knew that Chris was silly. Just like, the thing is, like, even the innocence on YouTube, with Chris cheating on her. I know Queen differently from YouTube because I know who Queen. I lived in Detroit, and the same person that I used to buy illegal things from, used to have sex with Queen for illegal things. This is the same person who shot up Queen's mom's car.
Oh, so you're talking about the guy? You talking about the guy who, okay, so it came out, Chris came out and told everybody that Queen cheated on him while they were married back in Detroit. So you're saying that. So you're saying.
Not just that guy.
Right. No, I'm just clarifying for the people who don't know. Basically, Chris came out and said that Queen cheated while they were married with some guy that was, I guess, a drug dealer or whatever.
Okay, yeah, he's a drug dealer, yeah.
Yeah, and so Queen then she admitted that she did. Well, did she admit that she said she was involved with him?
She was just talking to him. She said she was just talking to him and that her and Chris had separated and then she got together. But the issue is that had her and Chris separated, she wouldn't have been having to use her mom's car. She wouldn't have been having to sneak out to get weed from this guy. I know what she was doing with this guy because this is a person who still does the same thing to this day. And this guy had an actual person that he was in a relationship with at the time, and Queen knew that. And that's why it's even more funny to me when I see Queen crying about getting cheated on because, baby, you were the girl you were the side bitch. Excuse my language. Like, you were literally that girl before. And now you want everybody to feel bad because it's happening to you. Like you said, it is exactly that situation. The guy that Chris was talking about, she definitely was sleeping with him consistently behind Chris's back. Whether they were broken up, quote unquote, or they were taking a break, she was still doing it. Like, still doing it, still consistently. And it's like, this is a girl who used to get, like, she used to be having dudes pull up in front of the house that her and Chris lived at.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So the things that she's saying that she's so hurt about, she said, oh, you know, me and Chris used to do things to harm each other back in the day, but I feel, no. Queen, say what it is. You guys both cheated on each other, and then he won the game. He cheated worse. He got caught, and you were embarrassed. That's what it is. Like, that's exactly why they're broken up. Not because he cheated and that's wrong. They both cheated. She just didn't want to be embarrassed about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't see a lie in anything that you said. So, you know.
It's just that. It's that because she has kids that are watching her and kids that are like, oh, gold. Clarence is gold. No, Clarence is control and Chris is infidelity. Either way, Queen has an issue with loving men who can't love her, and she doesn't love herself enough to see the difference. Like, she has the same people that are saying it took too long, like, y'all have to know that she was fucking Clarence from the first YouTube videos. Y'all really cannot be so daft that y'all believe that these two grown-ass people are in a house together, sleeping so close to each other and not doing nothing at all. Like, you would have to be the 13-year-old who believes in love at first sight and unicorns to think that her and Clarence were not having sex long before her and Clarence were a couple. And if you guys have an issue with, like, Dombo and Chrissy moving on so fast, why is it not an issue when Queen did the same thing?
Yeah, because they idolized Queen. They idolized Damo and they idolized Queen. So even though Chrissy did the same thing, Chrissy is public enemy number one. That's kind of what I didn't get. I'm like, wait, y'all really bashing this girl?
Super mad at Chrissy for being happy. Y'all mad at a girl for leaving a situation that she wasn't happy in, or even not even leaving a situation. Her and Damo said it themselves. It was mutual. Y'all mad at Chrissy for taking a mutual split and being happy?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're mad because Damo said she treated him. They're mad because Damo said that she cheated on her and she treated her bad.
Damo says a lot of things. Damo also said that Chrissy was a great mother and then tweeted that she was a horrible person and that she would never see Wick a day in her life. So what is Damo's word going to say? Damo is doing nothing but making kids bop, Bryson Tiller remixes to songs that nobody wants to hear about a breakup that she herself agreed to. Now you're just bitter. Like, you can't keep talking about a girl on Twitter that you can't claim to not care about. You care. And you're sad, and you're tweeting about it. Just like friggin' Queen sat here and continually, I don't want to say antagonize Chris, but because he did a whole bunch of weird shit on Twitter, but Queen knows her fan base. And she knows that she doesn't have to say much for her fans to attack whatever her enemy is.
Yeah.
So Queen finds it easy to manipulate the people that watch her because it is easy. Y'all believe that she, as a grown woman who has been having sex her whole life because Queen is a ho just in time for the holidays, like, y'all believe that this girl that has been popping her vagina from here to Detroit, from the West Coast all the way to Detroit, is not having sex with this grown man who she admitted made her vagina moist. She threw the draws at that man when she walked in the door, and he still didn't want to be with her until he got some money. And now she has him, which she thinks is the prize, and he has her bag, which he knows is the prize, and he's not going to let it go. So of course, her seeing these videos like Clarence is controlling me is not going to link in her head. She's not going to say, oh man, let me watch how he behaves around my son. Let me watch how he treats me. No, she's like, they don't know love. They don't know nothing about me. It's me and my base to the end. I'm a ride or die for Chris. Sorry, my bad, Clarence, because, she switches it up. Next year, she'll probably be back with her real husband, but who knows? With Queen's life, she might need some views later on. But, it's like she's so obsessed with the idea of being picture perfect on YouTube that she can't fathom that she's okay to be by herself. Like, Queen, you have your voice and you have everything that got you your deal still with you to this day. There's no reason why you shouldn't feel confident or at least love yourself enough to know that the only thing making or breaking you is you. Like, it's sad. It's so fucking sad. Perfect laugh. All her friends, she doesn't have any friends because she has dick. She's dickmatized.
Yeah.
Like,
it's definitely
you have to look at the people that are around her is all I'm saying. That's all. Just look at the people around her. The only people that have an issue with Queen are the people who really know Queen.
Right.
That's the truth. Nobody who's a stranger to Queen has an issue that's actually valid. Tina is her sister. That's something that she grew up to. And that's another thing. I want to say, I'm not attacking the girl that was on the phone before, but she's kind of alluded to the fact that because Tina, and I'm going to say it, is bigger, or Tina is dark-skinned, Tina was not the star of the family, and she seems bitter. No. Bitter would be Tina from the beginning, as in from the beginning of Queen's fame, consistently downplaying Queen and making it seem like Queen is a nobody. Tina, yes, has argued with her sister, but she's always been supportive of Queen. Her argument right now is not, oh, Queen's so fake, she doesn't give a fuck about us. It's Queen has changed. Queen is different. And when you start taking those things from this person's not shit and those being negative things to just indifferent, like, hey, this person's not who I used to be, you have to analyze the situation. Her family is not comfortable with who she is. Mm-hmm. Because that's not who she is. Period.
Right. I agree with you, girl. You said a mouthful, girl. You done spilled some tea. I'm sure the people in the comment section are thoroughly entertained. But I'm going to go ahead and...
I just have to say, because I'm tired of people in the comments acting like Queen is Mother Teresa. Like, Shorty's been popping her vagina in her mouth for a long time. She ain't new to this.
Right. But I thank you for calling in, though. I'm going to take the next caller, okay?
All right. Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh-wee. I mean, baby girl. I don't know. But let me go on to the next caller. 240. Hello. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, my name is Ashley. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Okay, what's your thoughts on this situation?
Okay, my sister, I think as sisters or as human beings, I always look at psychology and how people grew up, how these things affect them. Mm-hmm. My thing is this: can we take it? We need to do a complete rewind here with this situation. Can we take it back to last year when the former friends of Queen, said that she was molested growing up? Okay, and I will use allegedly because that's, the term that we have to use. We don't know if it's true or not. The two former friends, you remember the drama that happened? They said that they were there for her in high school. Chris was beating her, and they did two separate videos, 2 separate days. They said that Queen had cried and confided in them in high school days that she was raped by the stepfather. I would say allegedly. I think that when we look at psychology and how these things play into each other, there are definitely some family issues there, right? Mm-hmm. Many families have secrets, and I let me just be bold and say yes, Queen. We have to wait and see. I'm in my late 30s, right? I have some experience, um, but she's very young, and we have to give her some time. But I would say that, and I think that there is some family issues there. This young lady was, if she was indeed raped.
Somebody in the chat said somebody in the chat said, I think they're saying she said the molestation was a lie and a clapback. I never heard anything about that, so that's why I'm really not speaking. I don't know about it, but somebody in the chat said that she said that maybe that's not true. I don't know.
I think that,
but she also said it wasn't true that Chris hit her, and then Clarence said that he did. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I always say allegedly how these things happen. I think that the family is sweeping it under the rug. Let me call a spade a spade. Let me call it spade a spade. I think the mother, maybe sweeping it under the rug. She bought the mom, but let's be honest. She bought the mom a house, a car. Trying to help her mother, trying to protect the family. But I think there's some issues there. Queen never knew her father, right? Mm-hmm. Look back at that video where she's crying. Didn't know the father. Mama kept the father from her. Father never reached out. Whatever the case was, just getting to know the father. When you take a young lady like that, don't know the father, possibly molested. She said not true, friends say true. Okay, I say allegedly, right? Allegedly abused by boyfriend. My only thing with I say time will tell, my sister. I'm not going to make this. There's a lot of dimensions here, and right. Yes, Tina is a child. Maybe she don't know how to express herself, become off rude. I'm from different culture where you respect, your elders, but I'm also youngest child, so sometimes we don't get a say, but we know what's really going on, right? But I think the family. I think they love her. The mother loves her daughter, but I think we have to call a spade a spade. There's some issues there from childhood. This is a young lady that didn't know her father. My thing with Clarence is, I call a spade a spade. I think there's some childhood issues there, some childhood trauma. I just leave it at that, allegedly, okay? And I say this, my sister. I say, we've seen it all before, you and I. I don't know if you grew up in the 80s or 90s. I've seen the stories, all the stories, people losing their money, right? I say, you all watch the company you keep, like how we tell our children, the partners you keep. Clarence got a lot of growing up to do. Like, he's very young. I think she needs to save money. I've seen some videos she made where Clarence want to buy a $1,500 stroller for the baby. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've seen he may not be a bad person, but I think he have a lot of money growing up to do when it comes to money. And I think that she said the sister is the manager, so I understand that where she feel like she's taking care of her. I think she need to also take a deeper look at money. She need to save. Because, $1,500 stroller. I watched another recent video where Clarence said, and I'm not trying to bash the brother, but he said he wants a G-Wagon, a next series, and she kind of give him the side eye.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look back at the videos and I see this young lady coming from a broken home, never knew the father. I think the mother told her maybe some lies about the father. You go 15 years, you don't know your father. Your father never reached out, but you have 9 siblings on the other side. A stepfather maybe allegedly raped you, and the mother also, the friends, the former friends she had, said the former friends from Detroit area said the mother went back to the stepfather and now recently divorced. Like, there's a lot of covering up here in this family, deep-seated family issue. I'm not going to go into detail because everybody has their skeletons in their closets. Mm-hmm. But we got to just lift her up in prayer, all right? But I like to look at psychology of things. Sometimes when these things happen, the children start to act out. Mm-hmm. I don't doubt that the woman I don't doubt her mother loved her, but I think that there was some mistakes made and something still happening with mama. How, if somebody molests your daughter allegedly, you're going to go back to them, and now the mother's pretending that now she's acting like, oh, I'm going to get divorced, but this was Tina and Terrell's father allegedly who raped her, allegedly. And I keep going back to that because that is where it stops,
Yeah, I never heard any of those allegations, so I can't speak on that at all. But if you heard it, then I never heard of it. I never heard it, but not saying that it didn't happen or whatever. I don't know.
Thank you. Allegedly, I think I just want her to watch her money. We've seen too many horror stories, and I know you know the stories we all see. We see every time people losing money. Don't make no man or no woman make you lose your sanity or your money. Mm-hmm. You can spend, and I know she's young, they want this and that. I'm in my late 30s, I know, but a quick clearance is a little bit materialistic, and I think with time he may calm down, but let us lift her in prayer. Hopefully things work out with the mama and the sister. I do think they love her, but I think that there are some family traumas there, possibly, allegedly, that happened to this young lady. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. Thank you for calling in and shedding light on the situation. I had never heard of that, but that would definitely play a part in the way she is with men. That would play like why she would probably like cling to a man or something like that. But I never heard those allegations, but it would make sense in a way. But thank you for calling in. I'm gonna take the next caller. Okay. Hello. I don't know what happened. Okay. 817. Hello.
Hello, Nick. Hey, it's Lockheed Boss Lady.
Hey, girl. What's up?
What's up? I ain't gonna be long, Mom. I know everybody will call in. And everybody, I keep putting the number in the check. People keep on saying what's the number. But I just want to say this real quick. With women, when they get into a relationship with somebody and then they have the family in the beginning, they're all the lovey-dovey, and all of a sudden, the family don't like the guy that she's with saying, oh, he's trying to keep us from him and stuff like that. And, in every scenario, I'm going to piggyback on what somebody said earlier, in all those scenarios, you blame the dude so much, but the accountability with the woman is never there. You'll never say, well, it's actually her because she's choosing to be with this guy, whether he beats her or do whatever. And so I feel like as part of the family, I wouldn't keep pushing. The sister, I don't think she's jealous. I agree with Sweet Mom with that. I think she's just angry. She's looking out for her family. That's how it'll be a pattern.
Oh, her phone hung up. I don't know what happened, Lockheed. Your phone hung up. But 917, hello, what's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, yes, it's Annie again. I'm calling again.
Oh, hey. Lockheed, if you, wait, before you start. Lockheed, if you want to call back, you could call back. I don't know what happened to your call, but in the meantime, I'm going to take the next caller. But go ahead. What you say?
Yes, from New York again. Yes, I wanted to also mention this. Where is Armand and Trey? Like, oh my gosh, where are they?
What do you mean as far as being friends with her?
Yeah, are they friends still?
I don't think that her and Armand are as close, but I know that her and Trey, I think that they're still close.
Okay, because I remember some video they made. It was like a prank, and Armand, I think it was, or Trey, either one of them. I think it's the one with the braces and who wears the braids and stuff.
Yeah, that's Trey. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, that's Trey.
Yeah, Trey. Yeah, he was feeling some type of way. And you could definitely tell, like, that was like a real, genuine response. Like, it was no type of prank at all. Like, he definitely felt some type of way towards Clarence. And I don't know what's going on with that, but it's just like, ooh, like.
Yeah, I think it's a lot that we don't know about. And Clarence and Armand end up getting into it. They ended up Armand ended up making a joke about like if Clarence mess up, he gonna scoop in on Queen. And then they kind of like fell out, so they haven't been cool, and I haven't seen him with Queen ever since then. So I think that they probably have a rift, but her and Trey are still cool, to my knowledge.
Okay, but Armand was always like the bro, like with her and Trey as well. So any jokes that were made, like I don't know, like the type of relationship that they have, I would think that Clarence would understand and not take it so personally like that. But I mean, that is his girl at the end of the day. But yeah, and I also wanted to speak on what I said about the jealousy part on Tina. I wouldn't call it exactly jealousy, but when you explained it better, when Queen is kind of the ideal look for society, maybe Tina growing up felt as if like she was kind of lacking those qualities. She's a beautiful person. Like I love her. But there probably was like some type of comparison between the both of them. Growing up, I really want to hear your opinion about that and the whole entire colorism thing with Queen and stuff like that. I watched your video with that as well, and I agree. I agree with you with what you were saying on that video.
Yeah, I feel like there is a obvious difference between the way one looks versus another, and I think that there could be envy for that, but I don't think in this situation that displays that. But I think what I was more so talking about in my video, I was talking about how Queen made the colorist comments and how she probably was the one that was more praised. So my video was more so towards her feeling like she was better than them, not necessarily them having an issue. So because Tina, to me, she doesn't display like jealousy. It doesn't seem like that. But what the point that I was trying to make in my colorism video when I talked about it, I was more so saying that Queen probably always was told like, oh, you mixed, or oh, you this and that. So I think that she probably felt better than,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I just feel like, I don't know, I'm going to say this to all the viewers that are watching this video right now. We are all beautiful, no matter what color you are, no matter how your hair curls, or if it's 4C, 3A. I just want to say we're all beautiful. And I also want to say this to you as well. I love watching your videos. I think you are one of the best tea time.
Go ahead. What you say? Hello?
Hello? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, that I just love watching your channel, your videos and everything, and you keep it real, and you give that authenticity that we're all craving, and you also say the things that, we're kind of afraid to think or say. And, you say it on screen with your face, everything, no no different picture behind the account. Like you truly show who you are as a person. And I just want to say, keep up the great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it so much because I get so much.
Make a donation as well, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I appreciate all of you guys who support me. I definitely do. That voice sounds familiar though. I ain't gonna put the name on blast because I don't think she said her name. I think she said a different name, but she sounded like somebody else that be on my Saturday nights. But I appreciate the love and I appreciate the support because people people want you to think how they think. They want you to say the things that they want you to say. So I get a lot of backlash. So I appreciate the people who appreciate, me for saying what I want to say, whether y'all mad or not. But Lockhead phone call got interrupted, so I'm putting her back on. Hey girl.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Lockhead. I'm back. I'm sorry. What's up? My phone for some reason is being weird. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just gonna say real quick, like I said, I was just trying to say that, as far as women, we have to take accountability for ourselves, and I feel like a lot of people blame him, but I feel like that a lot of it was probably her and how she accepted everything and because she wanted to be whatever. So we shouldn't always blame the man. That's what I wanted to say, and I think that she needs to take accountability for her actions. Cheating, not cheating, or whatever. Everybody cannot blame the woman. The man. That's really a big thing now to me, and I always try to do the opposite of that because I do think that I put myself in the category that I don't always take accountability. In the past, I didn't, when I was younger or whatever. And she's still young. Just because she's having a kid does not make you, mature and know everything and be know-all. She got a lot to learn, and so does he. And I know, which I said something earlier about the family, and I was going to say earlier, I'm going to get off of here. I feel like the family needs to literally just kind of step back and let her do her thing. If she's going to fall on her face, she's going to fall on her face. As a family, just be there when she falls. But if she decides to keep pushing her, she's going to push her away. And that's not what she wants to do. I just think she should just back off. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Thank you for calling in, girl. And I see you grinding.
I love you. You my day one. You my day one, girl. You know that.
Thank you, girl. I love you back, honey. And thank you for supporting, holding down the chat. And you done won the damn poll pretty much.
Girl, I was like, because I think it was live this morning, and Miss React told me, and I was just like, what? And I got on there, and I feel like I won the lottery, or some people what's wrong with you? Look, I'm on the top one, and it was like, okay, girl.
That's
funny. Yeah, I'm happy for that. Let me go ahead and drive to girl for getting my grilled chicken, and I had to pass by the window.
Okay.
I was like, what's she doing? All right, guys, love y'all in the chat. Bye.
All right, bye. Okay, so I have 3 people on the call right now. I'm not gonna take any more people after these 3 people that are on the call. I'm gonna wrap this up, and thank you guys for calling in. I'm gonna take these last 3 calls, and then we're gonna wrap up this phone call. And I see you, Shakir, talking about look at that smile. Shakir is funny. He be trying to shoot his shot, y'all. He funny. But okay, 202. Hello. What's your name? Where you calling from? Okay, I was just answering her call or his call or whatever, and they hung up. Okay, 202, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Nick, it's me again. I'm so sorry to call. It's
it's okay.
I just wanted to say, because I was reading the comments, a lot of people are saying some things, but I want you guys to have awareness on what narcissistic abuse is. And I feel as if Queen is being narcissistically abused and taken advantage of. And what narcissists usually do, they separate you from you and your family. Okay? So anyone that's saying that her sister, her mother, her brother is jealous, it's not the truth. You guys are going to end up seeing this relationship is not going to last, period. Narcissist. That's all I got to say. Narcissist.
Tell them to Google it, look it up, and see what it means.
No, I want everybody to be aware of it because I feel like she's just being manipulated, but she doesn't know it yet. Eventually, Queen is going to come out and she's going to talk to all of her fans and tell her fans that, she was in a relationship that brainwashed her, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I just had to share that because, I'm always talking about narcissism. Y'all gonna think I'm cuckoo on my channel because that's all I talk about, but it's true. We'll see.
All right. Well, thank you for calling back in, girl.
No problem.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, 202, you hung up and now you calling back. You hung up right when I was answering the phone. What's up?
I'm trying to talk about Queen. What's up?
What's your thoughts on the whole situation?
I think she should go home. Back to her family.
Back to her family?
Yes.
And leave Clarence is what you're saying?
He's Dick found it.
Huh?
He's Dick found it.
Dick found it? That's a new word. I never heard that. You mean dickmatized?
Yeah, she needs to get grounded. Like, she needs to go ahead and leave Clarence alone for a little while.
Yeah. I feel you. Anything else you wanted to say about this? Hello?
No, thanks.
Okay, thank you for calling in. Alrighty. Last caller, 214. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Hey, Maya. What's your thoughts on this whole situation?
I like Queen. I think I like her. I kind of connect with her personality. But I think she's making a big mistake by shutting her family out because when Clarence is gone, her family is going to be there for her. I also think that what's most alarming to me is how he treats CJ. I won't say how he treats CJ because we don't really know what goes on, but just the comments that he makes about he has to love CJ because that's his child's brother or because he's Queen's son. I think that it's important that if her child is going to be around, that he needs to genuinely build a bond with her child, even though it's not his child. That's what's most alarming, and is that she doesn't say anything or kind of correct him when he does say things like that, or I don't feel like I'm a stepfather. It's like, but you are. Whether you like it or not, you're dating someone with a child, and you are a father figure. Yes, he has his father, but he also lives with you. When he's not with his dad. And if I was Chris, I think I would have an issue with that.
Yeah, clearly Chris and him don't get along. So I feel like that can have something to do with not only is he with his girl that he wants still, because I feel like Chris still wants Queen, but he's around his child and there's other underlying things. So
right, that's most alarming. I did see her documentary today, and it's sad that she's having these issues with her family, and the family sees things that you may not see in a relationship, and she should take heed to that. It might take her a while, but I just think it's just bad all around, and she letting this man come in and kind of just ruin her relationship with her family, and it's not a good look. I hope she comes to her senses, but it's just bad. It's a bad situation.
Yeah. I feel you, girl. Thank you for calling in. I do appreciate everybody who called in. I'm going to wrap up the video now, but thank you for your input. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's all for this video. I had went live and I wanted to give those of you who wanted to weigh in on the situation an opportunity to call in and give your thoughts on it. Yeah, so I wanted everybody to say how they felt, like whether you're a Queen fan, whether you're not, whether you are, everybody, I gave everybody the opportunity to, say what they wanted to say how they felt about the situation and weigh in. I wanted to be able to, like Sweet Ma said, give those of you who may not have a YouTube channel a chance to express it. Because, oftentimes like we'll write comments in the comment section and, sometimes you want to actually be heard. So if you're able to tell how you feel through my channel, then by all means, I'm glad that I can open up the phone lines and allow people to do that. And I appreciate the donations in the chat. I think somebody else donated. Hold on, let me see. Art Mystic Bubble donated. Thank you so much for the donation, and thank you so much for who else donated? Terreno TV also donated. Thank you guys for donating. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch y'all again. I didn't expect to be on this long, but for y'all, you know what I'm saying? For y'all, you got it. Cause I got other stuff to do. Okay. But until next time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah. Peace.